Welcome, welcome. You are in the right place at the right time. Today is Saturday, and this is another episode of From the Desk of Dr. Ron. I want to thank you guys for dropping in to hear what I have to say on today. As you can see, it's going to be a good one. First thing I'd like to do is give a shout out to my mentor, Dr. Hunt. Dr. Hunt and I have been traveling in life for 30 plus years. And during that 30 plus years that we have been traveling together in life, he has been a blessing to both me and my family. You know, I talk about Dr. Hunt because he has been a mentor. And if you don't have a mentor, I'd like to encourage you to get one. Get someone that can be a blessing to both you and your family, and that can help you through life. Okay? So I just want to encourage you to get someone that can be a blessing to both you and your family and help you in your life. Okay? So, as you can see, my topic today, we the people. During the course of the week, I've been having some conversations with various people. I've observed various conversations, and it's stuck in me that these words, we the people, and how important they are. Now, when these words were first originally put down on paper and thought of as an agreement, we the people of color, blacks, African Americans, Negroes, whatever they used to call you back in those days, were not included in this process. And these are the first three words of the U.S. Constitution. Now, I'd like to also point out the first three letters of the Constitution are Con. Never saw it before, but it's interesting that they're sitting right there. Constitution. Interesting. Something to think about. But we the people, when this was put together, the Constitution, we were not considered to be people. And the opening lines of the Constitution, for those who did not pay attention in school, are we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, which we got a problem with, ensure domestic tranquility, which makes us the police for the whole world, provide for the common defense, which we don't have no protection, we're sought after and hunted, promote the general welfare. Well, there they fail right there, because we the people don't have no services that we can count on, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, which is future generations, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. And they went on to put articles, rules, and regulations and things of that nature together. But this was the starting place that put this whole thing together. And it's been very interesting that I look at where we are today on March 18th, 2023, and I look at what's happening in the world today, and especially what's happening in the United States. the United States has continuously failed the people. We have the Republicans and the Democrats that are constantly at wit's end, one trying to outpower the other, but yet the only people that are benefiting from either party are those that are the rich and the famous, those that can afford to be above the foolishness. People like myself that are on the low end of the food chain, that I survive and we struggle and we struggle and we keep up the struggle. I don't see anything that the government even considers to be a resource for we, the people. You know, I look at politics today and I see all of the rhetoric that goes on. We have the fake media, quote unquote, by Donald Trump. Speaking of Donald Trump, you know, he's facing indictments and federal criminal charges in 3 different states, and state charges that will probably wind him in handcuffs or not, but at least having to take that picture up against that wall and say, you know, you are now, you know, have been arrested. New York, Georgia, and Florida are on his case. And he is refusing to accept the justice of the Constitution of the United States, in which he took an oath to uphold as a former president. So it's very interesting that the wishes and the desires and the rights of we the people, there are those that don't have to obey we the people. When it comes to justice, he's above justice. He can twist and turn the thoughts and the mind processes of large groups of people to try and manipulate them for what his purpose would be. If he goes on any type of social media and say, I need some money, everybody digs in their pocket and starts sending him money to uphold his lifestyle. But he's not for the people. He's for himself. He's very selfish, just like most government officials. I look at, we have in Chicago, a mayoral election coming up in less than a month. And I look at both the candidates, and they're not talking about what they're going to do for the people. You know, I've heard one candidate use the Republican playbook so much, I think he doesn't even realize that he's using it. When he's talking about, oh, the police are not the ones that are hurting. The police are the ones that are causing pain and hurt in a city like Chicago. Do we have crime? Yes. Is anybody sitting down to try and figure out what the causes and what the nature of these situations are and what they can do to realistically fix it? But these are our candidates. So what do? We only got 2 to choose from. And when you only got 2 to choose from, you got to pick one that will benefit you in the long run for what you need to happen in your city. Okay? The commissioner of the police quit. He bailed. I'm out of here. He's going to get fired anyway, so he figured he might as well get out of here. And that's exactly what he did. He got out of here. He gone. But we, the people, we have people that are hurting. We have families that are starving. The people are spending their money on government, on giving money to the government, and the government is spending money on war, sending our money overseas for aid, and we need help right here in our own hometown, in our own communities, and they are not concerned. The Constitution of the United States starts out by saying, we, the people. Even though we were not included in that conversation in the beginning, but we're grafted in. We have become part of the community. We have become part of the words, we, the people. So I think as we, the people, we need to take our vote seriously. We need to make sure, first of all, that we exercise our vote. And we need to stop standing and allowing for foolishness to happen on our watch. Yes, when I say our watch, I mean our time, our dispensation in time. Right now, in 2023, there are things that are going on that we need to object to because we are the people. And because we are the people, we need to stand up and say, we're not taking this anymore. We need to address both Democrats and Republicans and tell them what we don't like. And we need to get back involved in government. We need to get back involved with the election process. We need to tell our politicians that you need to be about us, the people, and not a group agenda that benefits us not. So as you can see, that I can go on and on and on and talk about this for a long period of time. But I just wanted to express that we are the people, and we need to get up off of our do nothing and do something. Right, wrong, or indifferent. You ain't got to agree with me. You don't have to be on the same team that I'm on, but establish yourself as a voice for what's important to you. And once you establish yourself on what's important to you, then politicians that we have voted for will begin to understand that, wow, if I don't, I won't have a job. Now, unfortunately, politics has gotten very dirty. You can lie, cheat, and steal in politics, and that's considered the norm. But we should not allow that. And we should object to it very loudly. And just like Asian Americans use their voice to establish rights, privileges, and benefits for their race of people, we need to do the same thing. Black people, African Americans, colored, whatever you go by. You need to establish rights, privileges, and benefits for your race of people. I know we were not included in the beginning, but we need to make sure that we're included somewhere down the journey so that people rights, privileges, and benefits can be retrieved for our ancestors, for our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. It's our responsibility now to make a mark in time to make sure that we're not ignored anymore. All right, we the people, let's act like we are part of we the people in 2023. All right, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and being a part of what's going on here. I want to invite you to go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. When you get over there, please check all of my vendors out. Check on each and every one of them. They offer services and supplies that can be very beneficial if you're looking for someone to service you in many different ways. These guys can do it, and they're good at what they do. So check out all of my advertisers. All right, I want you guys to join me each and every Wednesday on Street News Now. We do a show at noon called The Noon Report. So come check me out over there. Please come and check me out each and every Saturday. Come back here at noon and help me do what I do over here, rant and rave, support what's going on. Appreciate it. When you do, stop by. Appreciate it so much. And last but not least, I want to thank all those that have made contributions. Keep up the good work. We need your support. Thank you so very much. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Well, that's it for today. Come see me on tomorrow. I have a Black History moment for you. So looking forward to seeing you guys on tomorrow. You stay safe, stay blessed, and see you on tomorrow. Peace.